Unless specifically stated otherwise by law, I should remain within of my dive flag. A. 30 meters. B. 5 meters. C. 60-meter range. D. 15 meters. Gas narcotics may cause divers who behave foolishly at depth to revert to their usual behavior if they A. Ask their friend for assistance. B. Dive to the limitless extent. C. Climb up to a level that is shallower. D. Inhale deeply and slowly. I take 2 dives in one day and catch a commercial flight home. I should hold off until hours, or until my computer indicates I can take off, whichever comes first. A. 48. B. 18. C. 0. D. 24. Select the option that best fits the signal displayed among the available options. A. There's a problem. B. Everything is in order. C. Which approach is correct? D. Ascend and descend. My intention is to take 2 dives. The first dive lasts 49 minutes at a depth of 18 meters. The second dive lasts 24 minutes at a depth of 18 meters. For these 2 dives to be done safely, how long would I need to spend on the surface? A. 459 minutes. B. 454 minutes. C. 26 minutes. D. 32 minutes. I begin my dive feeling a slight stream. How should this dive start for me? A. Dive into the current at an angle. B. Follow the current and dive in. C. Jump into or against the current. D. Jump across the current. I can utilize my backup computer to finish the dive if my primary computer malfunctions. If I don't have a backup on, I ought to A. Use my friend's backup. B. Ascend. Go upward, halt for safety, and stop the dive. C. Dive to the surface right away. D. Make no repeated dives, instead, complete the dive until you run out of air. Decompression sickness DCS is more likely to strike me if I A. I have a dive computer with me. B. Dive in choppy seas, with strong currents, and low visibility. C. Do not take care of my gear. D. Dive when you're dehydrated, sick, cold, or hurt. Two dives are planned by a group of advanced open water divers. The first dive lasts 20 minutes on a reef in a depth of 22 meters. After that, the group spends an hour on the surface. The second dive is scheduled to take place on a wreck in 18 meters of water, with a 30-minute bottom duration. After the second dive, what pressure group will finish first? A. K. B. R. C, S, D, L. Which of these tasks is necessary to properly maintain my scuba cylinder? A. Don't forget to add air. B. Let it air dry in the sun. C. Get a monthly pressure test done on it. D. Every year, sand and repaint it. When I move downward, my wetsuit will A. Grow, feel thicker as a result of the water's pressure, losing my warmth and buoyancy. B. I will get thinner due to the pressure of the water, losing my buoyancy and warmth. C. Neither the warmth nor the thickness from the water pressure will change. D. Expand, feel thicker due to the pressure of the water, providing me with warmth and buoyancy. The of the gases will, when diving at altitude, even though the percentage of gases in the atmosphere doesn't change. A. Viscosity reduction. B. Partial pressure decrease. C. Partial force rise. D. Stress escalation. When handling an unconscious diver on the surface, the main thing to remember is to A. Look for a pulse. B. Find his friend and find out what transpired. C. Verify breathing. D. Take down their gear. In the odd event that your friend is too far away and you find yourself out of the air in shallow water, you should A. Swimming at a maximum speed of 18 meters per minute toward the surface, keep your head up and continuously emit the sound "ah" as you exhale. B. Hold your breath as long as you can as you swim toward the surface at a maximum speed of 18 meters per minute. C. Let go of your weight belt and approach the surface cautiously. D. As you swim slowly in the direction of your friend, constantly wrap your tank to try to grab his attention. With the exception of, a diver hurt by underwater life may exhibit the following symptoms and indicators. A. Localized, agonizing pain. B. Heart arrest and respiratory arrest. C. Nail beds and cherry red lips. D. Localized edema or inflammation. Ocean currents are mostly caused by two key environmental factors. A. Everything mentioned above. B. The warmth of the water and upwelling. C. The wind and rotation of Earth. D. The force of gravity and tide caused by the sun and moon. If you see a diver acting foolishly while on a deep dive, the best course of action to help them is to A. Bring him down to a lower level. B. Instruct him to swim horizontally and keep an eye on his oxygen supply until he feels better. C. Bring him up to a lower level. D. Instruct him to take deep, slow breaths. The compression rate for one adult rescuer receiving CPR should be A. 60 per minute. B. 120 per minute. C. 80 per minute. D. 100 per minute. A 16 kilograms lift BCD is being worn by a diver. After a little while, he discovers an anchor underwater and understands that he needs to fully fill his BCD in order to lift it. In this situation, what course of action ought he to take? A. Attach a line to the anchor, fasten it to his friend's BCD, slightly inflate each BCD, and swim up gradually. B. Gently hold the anchor, blow up his BCD, climb gradually, and be prepared to let go of air if he climbs too quickly. C. With both of his BCDs completely deflated, he would kick up as hard as he can while gripping the anchor with his friend. D. Put the anchor down and return later with a lifting apparatus. In an area with a flat, sandy bottom and often poor visibility, you misplaced a dive knife. What is the best search pattern to use in order to locate this object? A. Use a line to expand a circle. B. Square-shaped design. C. Use shape using a compass. D. Sweeping V shape. The main ocean currents move clockwise in the hemisphere and counterclockwise in the hemisphere. A. Northern and southern. B. The northeast and the southeast. C. Western eastern. D. Eastern western. If there are ripple marks, you can utilize them as a navigational assistance when conducting shore dives because you know they often run A. In line with the coast. B. 45 degrees tilt with respect to the coast. C. Perpendicular to the coast. D. 90-degree angle with respect to the coast. PADI practice test. Designed to provide detailed insights and in-depth knowledge, our PADI practice test covers everything you need to know to excel in the dive theory exam. From physics and physiology to equipment and dive planning, we leave no stone unturned in helping you become a confident and knowledgeable scuba diver. Take time to thoroughly review practice questions and dive theory. With dedication, you'll be well prepared for your PADI certification exam and future diving adventures.